My number one deal breaker, I would say, is someone that's shorter than me.
Well, that's
a physical characteristic. That's not funny. I didn't find that funny.
It's true though.
That's not funny. There are people that are shorter than me.
Anybody who's shorter than 5 feet and is an adult, raise your hand. By show of hands. I'm not raising my hand. I'm not shorter than 5 feet.
Today we're going to be talking about relationship deal breakers. So I'm sure everyone has their own version of what they consider to be a deal breaker. Obviously, it's different for everybody because we're different people. Yes, we're going to have different thoughts, we're going to have different views. Whoever you decide to be in a relationship with, you just have to make sure that your deal breakers don't clash. I know one deal breaker of means when we first dated, it was kind of one of those conversations we had about what's a deal breaker, and his deal breaker was smoking. Well, I'm not a smoker, so it didn't matter. You remember saying that to me?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like girls who smoked cigarettes because I don't know. I mean, I know some people out there like to smoke cigarettes. I just can't deal with it. I mean, it's just so. I don't like being around anybody who smokes cigarettes, honestly, because it's such a scent that I think cigarette smokers think that they're masking it somehow, but you're not. I mean, even after you finish smoking, like minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes later, it's still all in your breath. You're like talking to me, and it's like coming out. It's just like little knives hitting me in my face. I'm sitting there like, you know how somebody talking to you and they're like all in your face and you're like, you give them like the side body. You be like leaning away a little bit like this. Like, does this person know? Am I like discreetly? You looking at yourself. You see yourself like in a mirror or a window or something. You're like, man, I'm all bent out of shape trying to get this out. Yeah, I'm not into smokers. That was like a major deal breaker for me. Even back then, when did we meet? We were in our late. Yeah, we were.
Speak for yourself. I was young and vibrant.
yeah, we were in our late 40s.
But look, so that's one of your deal breakers. I guess one of my deal breakers.
It's been so long since we were out in the streets, man. Like, I don't even.
But one of the things I feel like for me that's always been a deal breaker, like I just can't date an idiot. Is that kind to say? I'm not saying that you need.
You have to ask if it's kind. You ever have to ask something that you already crossed the line?
Okay, when I say idiot, I'm not saying that they need to be the most educated person. You need to be a doctor. I'm not saying any of that. I just need you to just know that 2 + 2 is 4. I need you to know that if you start rice, 30 minutes ago, it's probably burning on the stove. And I just need you to just not make.
Hold up, that's okay. See,
dumb decisions.
That was a bad example.
No,
people can't cook. That doesn't mean.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can't cook. That's cool. I could cook. You not being able to cook is not a deal breaker for me. But I mean, like someone who I feel like you just make unwise decisions, like just unwise like life decisions. Like I think it's fantastic for me to just be a cashier at McDonald's because that's the best that I can do for myself. And not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but for me, I just listen. I do not need somebody who, again, like I said, like someone who's a doctor or anything like that. To me, it's like common sense, like just being human. Caring, just regular general stuff, like you caring about somebody, you being kind to someone in the street. Like, you're not kicking a dog. You know, like...
I feel like you're trying to clean it up. Look, you already talked bad about people who work at McDonald's, people who don't know how to cook. Now you're trying to clean the whole thing up.
No.
So you really have a problem with people with criminal records, basically. Because adults don't work at McDonald's if they can help it. They can work at McDonald's because they got trouble
people work.
along the
No,
way.
not necessarily. People work at McDonald's because they may not be able to get a job anywhere else. They may not possess.
Okay, the reason
They may not possess the education.
Look.
They may not possess the education. They may not possess, skills to work anywhere else. The reality is that to get any job out here that pays any kind of something, even if it's if you want to call it a blue collar type of job, you need to be equipped to do the work. Not everybody can be a mechanic. Everybody don't have those skills. You have those skills? No, you don't. I don't have those skills either.
This is a straw man argument. Look, we're getting off topic.
Anyways,
we're getting off topic.
all right,
It doesn't like people with criminal records or people who can't cook or people who work with them.
I don't have a problem with.
Sum that up.
First of all, I've worked in the jail for several years, both in DC and in Maryland. I don't have an issue with someone that has a criminal record unless they're in jail for like sexual abuse or something having to do with children. That's not cool.
What about murder?
Can you let me get to that? Murder.
How are you gonna...
If you're out here killing people, I don't want to be with you. Yes, that's a deal breaker.
Murder is a secondary problem.
I didn't say murder is a secondary problem.
I'm gonna give you another chance. What is your main deal breaker? Now that we know that you hate everybody, like what is like one
I don't hate
thing
you,
that
honey.
can...
Honey bun. My number one deal breaker, I would say, is someone that's shorter than me.
That's
That's a physical characteristic.
Children.
That's not funny. I didn't find that funny.
It's true though.
That's not funny. There are people that are shorter than me.
Anybody who's shorter than 5 feet and is an adult, raise your hand. By show of hands. I'm not raising my hand. I'm not shorter than 5 feet.
Let me see. Something that's not like a physical characteristic, so a deal breaker. I would say smoking for me. That's a huge deal breaker. I'm not a fan. I don't mind certain things, but like.
Oh my gosh, she has a laundry list, obviously. Here, something I remember I was not into was people who took themselves too seriously. I mean, like everybody has their own personality types, but I mean, somebody who refuses to joke around or their barometer between let's joke around and let's fight is just like it's just such a thin line with these people. It's just like, yeah, I thought we were just joking. Now you kicking me out? Like, what happened? Like, we were just having a good time. I used to date them hotep girls from time to time where it was like, I mean, y'all know them hoteps. I mean...
Hoteps?
Hoteps.
Use it in a sentence.
She found out that I used to date a white girl, and so as a hotep, she cut me off. Y'all know them hoteps, but it was like I wasn't allowed to say the N-word around her, which was not a huge deal. I mean, I get it. If you're not into that, then whatever. You say so, whatever. But then it would be like, oh yeah, I like your dreadlocks. Dreadlocks? My hair is not dreadful. Do you know that the slave owner? I was like,
You lying. Ain't nobody out here like that.
No.
Ain't nobody out here like that. He's stupid. He making stuff up. You making up experiences.
Y'all know them hoteps. All they want to talk about is racism, freaking reparations. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool, but, can we just have a regular conversation? This is America.
A regular
Can we talk
conversation.
about Starbucks or something?
Starbucks?
I don't talk about Starbucks. I'm just saying, like, regular things that are just, like, not so full of emotion and, like, gonna start all kind of arguments.
Well, the tips to dating, the topics you should stay off of is like religion and politics. It's like the two main topics that you should stay off of.
Abortion.
When you're dating. Anyway, I guess, I just love people, so, it's just really difficult for me to find all these, like, relationship deal breakers, but I just need someone who is, if you're an unmotivated person, I would say maybe that's maybe my number one thing. that kind of goes along in line with the whole idiot thing. Like, how you an idiot and unmotivated? Oh! How you an idiot and unmotivated? That means you're not going nowhere. I don't mind being a breadwinner in the family, right? I just gotta have like my idiot man unmotivated on the couch. In the meantime, I don't want no kids. I don't want no kids. As a relationship, I want someone who's confident, but I don't want someone who's arrogant. Like arrogant and being a dick is like to a whole like level that I just don't. That's not like. And I also don't like bullies. If you're out here just bullying people and you're just being mean-spirited to people, I don't like that. It's a huge turn-off.
Well, she's a dick and a bully in private. She is not in public. So, I mean, y'all should hear the things that she tells me about other people's babies. Oh my goodness. I'd be like, who I marry?
First of all, okay, in my defense, I am not being a dick. I am very honest. I'm very blunt, right? One of my deal breakers is liars. I don't like liars. If you're lying to me, I just rather you tell me something I don't necessarily want to hear, something that I may not like, but I value honesty. And so for me, if I value honesty, I'm going to be honest. And I feel like I should be the most honest with the person that I love. So if your baby look ugly, I'm like, babe, did you see that baby? Let's be real. I'm gonna let's be real.
And the baby has cancer and is autistic.
Okay, he lying. We've never interacted with you. That is so ridiculous. Autistic baby.
Stop shit you're saying about cancer and autistic.
Babe, just yesterday. Babe, just yesterday.
Okay, we're good now.
No.
We're gonna wrap this one up here.
Just yesterday we were driving somewhere. We got kids in our car. Okay, kids. Okay, impressionable teenagers. We're driving in a car, going to do something, a food drive or whatever. You know, donate.
Yeah, we're out in the community.
Loving on people, doing some outreach.
Yeah, probably.
It was not his idea. It was my idea. Anyway, so we out here doing all this stuff. We're transporting the kids or whatever. This one is gonna be like, oh, that woman has cancer. What you mean? How you know she has cancer? Or she wearing something on her head, and in this type of weather, people wouldn't be wearing something.
Yeah,
no.
But she was ill or sickly. No.
There's nobody that looks.
That was just an observation.
Like, back to the baby situation. I feel like, and I don't. If I walk up to you and I say, oh, your baby has like nice shoes, I just don't want to tell you that I don't think your baby is the cutest. But the thing is that I feel like when babies are born, a lot of them come out looking very alien-esque. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just the reality. That's what babies look like. I don't think that I'm a mean person because I recognize that when babies are born, especially when they're newborn, that they haven't fully gotten into their face yet. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm good. I'm not gonna tell y'all the things she says. I'm gonna leave it alone. Alright? I'm not gonna make her look too bad.
He exaggerated.
At the end of the day, I'm still gonna be married to her after I turn the camera on.
Oh.
Describe it.
A deal breaker for me is someone who is not interested in their health. Like if you're making just unwise decisions in regard to your health, that's a huge deal breaker for me. I don't have a problem dating someone who might be overweight or anything like that. For me, so long as you're confident, so long as you're a pure soul, so long as you're not an idiot, things like that, we can date. I'm not, a sizist. But if you know that you are overweight and you have health conditions and you continue to engage in behaviors that just worsen your health, I don't have room for that. Even in friendships, honestly, if you continue to make decisions that are just, to me, that are unwise for your health, I just feel like if I can't help you as a friend, then you're probably gonna end up affecting me, and I don't want to be affected, and I don't want to begin making unhealthy decisions, because to me, health is important. Mental health, emotional health, physical health is all important.
You also hate skinny though, because
I'm not attracted to people that are super skinny. That's a Caribbean thing.
she said I was like Gandhi at some point in our relationship. I had lost a couple pounds.
A couple pounds. He was 160 something and 6'1". Y'all.
I was like 170.
He was this big.
All right, so all
he disappeared.
All of ways
How's
that
that?
fat and skinny friends, you now know how she really feels about you.
I don't have any super skinny friends.
You've alienated 99% of the general population. You never stood a chance. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. If you're on Facebook, consider hopping over to YouTube and subscribing to the channel. Y'all can comment down below. Let us know what you think. Give us a like on the video.
Tell us what your deal breakers are.
Oh yeah, you can tell us about your deal breakers. All right, we'll see y'all later.
Bye.